Hi, this is part 2 of the video on the Organization of Ukrainian Nationalists. So the OUN operated heavily in the Polish-controlled Eastern Galicia, and because of Polish oppression on the Ukrainian identity, they were able to recruit en masse. Because of the fraternity with the OUN and the German National Socialist Party, when the Germans invaded Soviet Ukraine, they were celebrated by locals and had an ease with moving in. The OUN was under the impression that the Germans would help them create an independent Ukrainian state, meaning a National Socialist Ukrainian state. But Hitler also hated Slavic people and wanted to exterminate them. So quickly after declaring an independent National Socialist state, the leaders of the OUN, such as Stepan Bandera and Roman Shukiewicz, were imprisoned by the German army. Andrei Milnik and his faction of the OUN continued to work in collaboration with the Germans, however. So this is where we first see the split between the Stepan Bandera's faction of the OUNB and Andrei Milnik's faction of the OUNM. The OUNB, led by Bandera, was actually much bigger and much more youthful, violent revolutionaries, and under the orders of Bandera while in prison, the OUNB led the massacre of over 150,000 Ukrainian Jews, Poles, and communists in collaboration with the German army, such as the massacre in Volhynia. And it was OUN propaganda and calls that popularized Slava Ukraini, Heroyam Slava, Slava Nazi. Stepan Bandera was later released by the Germans as the Soviets were gaining more territory, and he later fled to Munich where he would be assassinated. But the CIA helped Mykola Lebed and other members of the OUNB immigrate into the United States and start anti-Soviet nonprofits and think tanks that dictated Western thought on Soviet Ukraine and disseminated propaganda even to this day. And according to the CIA, 80% of those from Western Ukraine that immigrated into the United States from displaced person camps remained loyal to Bandera, and it is their children who are telling you that NATO is the good guy in this fight. The OUN were not just National Socialist collaborators, they were National Socialists in their own right. So when you hear Pelosi or Zelensky say their phrases, just remember which movement they're paying ode to, a National Socialist Ukrainian one. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to follow Midwestern Marks for the latest news, Marxist theory, and history content. And as always, fuck NATO.